All right, we did it for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8, and now we are doing it for the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra all-day real-life battery drain test. The time is now 8 a.m. We are 100% fully charged, taking the device off the charger now.
What is up, everyone? Josh Quinones here. That is right. Today, I'm gonna be doing one of my all-day real-life battery drain tests here with the new Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. I just recently did this test with the Galaxy Z Fold 8. Battery life on that device is amazing, but today we're gonna see just how good it is on the Z Fold 8 Ultra. It's got a 5,000 milliamp hour battery. It's powered by that Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 processor for Galaxy. If you're new to the channel, basically the way this works is I'll be using this device as I normally do all throughout my day, and then every so many hours I'll be updating you all, letting you know what my usage has been like throughout that time, what my battery percentage is at that time, and what my screen on time is at that time as well. Now keep in mind, screen on time is not everything. We also got to take into account when we're talking on the phone or listening to music using those speakers, when we're out and about. All of that is using up battery as well. Now we'll try to keep this as fair as possible, going in between a Wi-Fi connection and my mobile data connection as well, because like I mentioned, using a mobile data connection does use up more battery. And I do have quite a few things to do today, so I will be out and about using this phone away from a Wi-Fi connection as well. But again, took this device off at 8 a.m. this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and start using it for the next couple of hours, and I'll catch up with you guys in a bit.
All right, you guys, look at this beautiful inner display here on the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. I absolutely love this display. I mean, look at how sharp, how crystal clear that image is, and the colors just pop. Now, I know if you happen to be watching content like this, yes, you do get the two huge black bars up there, and if you fit the picture or zoom to fill the picture on this inner display, it does crop out quite a bit, but it still does not take away from how beautiful this display looks when watching content like this. Look at how beautiful that looks. But anyways, I am back with an update. At this, you can see right here, the time is now 12:01 p.m. We are down to 83% battery life. So let's go into my battery settings here and let's see what we got going on. So going into my battery settings here, as you can see, the first thing we'll see is my screen on time, 1 hour and 48 minutes. So we are about 4 hours since we've taken this device off of the charger, and I am at 1 hour 48 minutes of screen on time. So I have been using this device here and there throughout these past 4 hours. Nothing crazy. It's been kind of a busy morning for me, but you could take a look at my usage right here over on the side. We got about 17 minutes of Chrome browser, 15 minutes of Gmail, 12 minutes of Instagram. We got TikTok, YouTube messages, YouTube Studio, just checking up on the channel here and there, a little bit of Facebook, Chime, and then like I said, nothing crazy throughout this morning. But yeah, so this has been my usage pretty much this morning so far from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Like I said, we are down to 82% battery life, and a lot of this usage has been mainly on this big inner display. I would say about 90% of this usage. So I think we're not doing too bad, considering that I have been using the inside display a lot, for this whole duration of time, because you gotta think the battery is powering a bigger display rather than, just this, outside display the entire time. But yeah, so again, 12:04 p.m. down to 82% battery life. I guess I'll see you all in another few hours.
Don't be running away. Don't be running away. Come and fight me. Come fight me. Come fight me. Get him from distance. Oh, and we got the win. You guys, I gotta say that gaming here on the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra has been great, especially for a game like this. Now, yes, it does feel like it kind of crops in the sides a bit here, but still just having this big display, it just takes gaming to the next level on a device like this, especially when you pair it up with a wireless controller like what I have here. But it is great. Now, I do got to show you guys something. I am back with another update. It's about 4 hours later since the last update here. Let me go ahead and go home here. All right, so as you can see, the time is now 4:01 p.m. But as you can see, I have my phone standing up like this, and it's actually because of the case I am currently using, which is by our sponsors of this video, and that is a Burfy. And this case kind of offers everything that you need in a case, and it keeps your phone nice and slim too. So first, getting a side view here of the device. As you can see, this case keeps things nice and slim, not adding too much bulk to your phone. You do get some covers there for the buttons. You do get an opening there for the power button, which of course also has the fingerprint reader, making it nice and easy to find. But if I go to the back here, look at this. We also have a cover for those cameras. So you get to keep them nice and protected. You get to keep some privacy as well in case, you know, if you're one of those people that kind of worries about maybe an app hacking your cameras in the back, you get to keep them covered at all times. Or, you know, you don't have to worry about accidentally, you know, opening your camera app and recording something. So you get some nice coverage there for the cameras in the back, some nice protection. But look at this. The whole back side of the phone comes out as a kickstand. So you can have your phone propped up just like that. Look at how cool that is. You can prop it up like that. You can prop it up like that, and it will stand up for you. So it's pretty cool that this whole backside comes out as a kickstand because you're getting full support all throughout the back. You know, it's not just, you know, like a ring right here on one side of the device. You know, you're getting support throughout the whole back of the phone. And then for this front display, you also get protection for the front all the way around. But not just that, this has a built-in privacy screen protector. So you can see as I'm turning it to the side, you can see that privacy screen protector going to work, hiding what is on my display. So it's nice that they actually have that built into this. So you're getting protection and privacy as well as some protection for that hinge on the side. So if you guys want to check out this case for yourself, for your Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra from Burfy, I will make sure to have a link down in the description below and a pinned comment so you can pick one up for yourself. Again, huge thanks to Burfy for sponsoring this portion of the video. But let's get to our update here. So again, the time is now 4:03 p.m. Let's go ahead and go into my battery settings here. Okay, so going into my battery settings here, again, the time is 4:04 p.m. We are at 55% battery life. So we got 55% battery life left. We're at 4 hours and 14 minutes of screen on time. So not doing too bad there. Now, one thing that I did notice about looking at the usage here in my battery settings, that it does take a little bit to update itself. So like for instance, Fortnite, I did play more than 19 minutes of Fortnite. I played earlier and then a little bit of what you guys saw now. So that added together is more than 19 minutes. So it hasn't yet updated, but we'll go ahead and take a look at it anyways now so you can see what my usage has been like so far for today. We got Instagram, YouTube, Fortnite, Chrome browser, Gmail, Scrabble, Go, TikTok, messages, a little bit of maps. I was gone for a little bit today. YouTube Studio, we got Hover, that's for a drone that I'm currently testing out there. Facebook, KinoMaster, this video that you guys are watching is all going to be edited here on the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. I edit all of my videos on my smartphone. A little bit of camera there. So yeah, this is what my usage has been like so far today. And in case you're wondering what my display settings are like, as you can see, I am using dark mode. Now I usually keep the brightness a little higher, about right there, maybe a little higher sometimes depending if I'm outside or not, but I usually turn it down for these videos so, you know, it doesn't get too overblown. So every time I do record the device, I turn the brightness down a little bit. You have extra brightness turned on, adaptive for motion smoothness, and the screen mode on vivid, and the screen timeout at 10 minutes. So again, time is 4:06 p.m. We're at 55% battery life, 4 hours and 14 minutes of screen on time. So I'm gonna continue using my device, maybe do some more gaming, use the camera a lot more, and I will see you guys back in another few hours. Okay, so if you're someone who is just big into multitasking on your phone, then this is definitely a go-to device when it comes to multitasking. As you can see, I got 3 different windows here open at the exact same time. I just started a game of Scrabble over here, so while I'm waiting for the next person to take their turn, I can be over here scrolling through social media, emails, Amazon, whatever it is I want to do on these other 2 windows. I can do them while I'm waiting for this person to take their turn. So for instance, I got Twitter going on up here. Look at my dude Technically T over there talking about how good the battery is on the Galaxy Z Fold 8, which it is amazing. And then I got Instagram down here, you know, if I want to see what's going on social media down here as well. Look at that, Spider-Man in New York. That is freaking awesome right there. I think that looks kind of like a drone show. I'm not sure what that is, but that is very cool. So as you can see, multitasking on this phone is definitely a must. I mean, that's why you're gonna get a device that has a bigger inner display like this, so you can do things like this, you know, multitasking 3 different apps open at the same time. Very, very cool. But I am back with an update. As you can see, the time is now 8:32 p.m., we are down to 11% battery life. So I almost got this thing down to 0, but let's go into my battery settings and see what that is like. Let's see what we got going on here. So we are at 7 hours and 33 minutes of screen on time. So that's actually pretty good. And you do got to remember that I did take the phone off the charger at 8 o'clock this morning. So it's gotten me till 8:33 p.m. so far. So it definitely got me through the majority of my day, at least the most important part. You know, for some people, you're gone that whole part of the day, you know, during daytime, and you don't want to have to worry about throwing your phone on the charger. So this is going to get you through that part of the day. You know, you also got to keep in mind, not everybody's usage is the same. You know, a lot of your usage is going to be different than mine, so you may not get the same results, but this is just to give you an idea of the type of battery life you can get. So as you can see, got some Instagram going there, YouTube, Fortnite, KineMaster, some more 4K video editing there, Chrome browser, email, got some more maps there, Scrabble Go, messages, X, TikTok. Now it won't show me, even if I did have the screen on during phone calls, it's not going to show me my screen on time. But it does say battery use during calls, and I did take quite a few phone calls today, so it says 2.4%. So it did use 2.4% of battery life for those phone calls, Clash of Clans, YouTube Studio, and yeah, so this is what the rest of my usage has been like so far today. As you can see, it's been a pretty busy day for me, but I'm going to continue using this device. We got 10% left to go. So we'll see how, you know, long that gets me. I'm probably not going to use my device as heavily, you know, for the rest of this night. I will be using it here and there, but when it does get down close to 0%, maybe 3 or 2%, then we will do the last and final update. All right, so I am back with the last and final update. As you can see, the time is now 9:47 p.m. We are down to 3% battery life. I didn't want to risk this dying down anymore because I didn't want it to die on me without being able to show you guys my final usage or screen on time or anything like that. So let's go ahead and just go right in. Look, it just dropped down to 2%. So let's just go right into the battery settings and see the final usage. So our final screen on time for the day is 8 hours and 2 minutes, which is actually very good considering this battery is powering this big inner display. And I will say that about maybe 85% of my usage was actually all on this bigger display. I use this inner display a lot compared to the outer display here. So, I mean, considering all of that, that is actually some very good battery life. Now, is it the best battery life I've ever seen in a smartphone? No. I mean, my Galaxy, you know, Z Fold 8 right here actually got me a little over 9 hours of screen on time with that battery drain test, but this is still an all-day device. I mean, you can't really complain with that kind of battery life. And this is my final usage for the day right here. I mean, it didn't really change a whole lot from earlier. I mean, I did do a little bit more 4K video editing, watched just a little bit of Netflix, you know, edited a few more things on YouTube Studio, just going through a few more things here on the phone, but this is my final usage for the day. I don't plan on using this phone anymore until I throw some more juice into it to get me a little later into the night. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Again, 8 hours and 2 minutes of screen on time. Like I said, screen on time is not everything, but this does give you an idea of how much you are able to actually, you know, use the phone aside from, you know, talking on the phone during phone calls or just having the phone sitting down with the screen off, listening to music, you know, things like that. And again, not everybody's usage is the same. Your results may be a lot better than mine, or maybe worse than mine if you're doing tons more gaming than I did and tons more content viewing than I did. You know, you never know. Everybody's usage is different, but hopefully this kind of gave you an idea of how good battery life is like here on the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. Again, this has a 5,000 milliamp hour battery powered by that Snapdragon 888 Gen 5 processor for Galaxy. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment sections below. If you have a Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra for yourself, how's battery life for you and what is your usage like? Let me know down in the comments. Thank you all so very much for watching. If you did like this video and find it helpful, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. Thanks for watching. This is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.